Welcome to our Asian Star Trend channel. Today we have the following news. Hope you and your friends follow the road to success from a talented girl from the Academy of Fine Arts to the Queen of Short Plays in the Fair's 2025 Battle of Long Verses. Short videos. 165 cm tall girl from Hunan quietly redefined the art of vertical storytelling in a digital era where attention spans are shorter than ever and the war between long-form and short-form video rages on. A 165 centimeters tall girl from Hunan has emerged as an unlikely icon. Her name is Zuo Yi, and within the compact frame of vertical screen dramas, she has created something quietly revolutionary known by her fans as the micro-expression queen. Zuo Yi is more than just a pretty face, she's a master of emotional nuance. In just 3 years, she's amassed a loyal following of 260,000, not with viral gimmicks or scandal, but through performances that flicker between hilarity, heartbreak, and hard truths. One moment, she's making viewers laugh with her deadpan delivery and millennial timing. The next, she's unraveling into tears, her voice catching in a way that makes you forget you're watching on a phone. And just when you think you figured her out, bam, a twist hits you like a punch to the gut. But beyond the drama, there's something grounding about Zuo Yi. Her rise mirrors that of an entire generation, scrappy, savvy, and soft-hearted beneath the hustle. She doesn't just entertain, she reflects the chaos and tenderness of modern life. Watching her isn't just a pastime, it's a reminder that even in 90 seconds, art can breathe, stories can sting, and authenticity still matters. In 2025's crowded content landscape, Zuo Yi didn't scream the loudest, she simply felt the most real. And that may be the biggest plot twist of all. Zuo Yi, from art school to screen queen, how one viral video unlocked a new era of acting. In February 2022, Zuo Yi, a classically trained graduate of the China Academy of Arts, uploaded a short video to Douyi entitled "You're Disappointed in My Shell, but My Soul is on Fire." What seemed like a poetic post quickly became a turning point. With a painter's instinct and a performer's courage, Zuo Yi unknowingly stumbled upon the secret key to vertical screen acting. While many of her peers were still relying on oversized contact lenses and exaggerated pouts, Zuo Yi approached performance like a sculptor with the human body. In The Enchantress, her portrayal of Bai Pu stood out for its subtlety, thanks to her deep understanding of anatomy and gesture. Each micro-expression, each flicker of the eye, was meticulously controlled, offering viewers an experience that felt more like art than acting. Acting is a deconstructional craft, Zuo Yi once said. And she proves it. In I Unexpectedly Married a Celibate God, she played a girl with amnesia, a familiar trope, yet her approach was anything but cliché. By breaking down a simple action like biting a straw into a 15-degree jaw tilt and a 30% iris contraction, Zuo Yi invented her own performance methods, marrying anatomical precision with emotional rhythm. She may not come from a traditional acting school, but Zuo Yi's screen presence feels engineered and alive. Each blink becomes a beat. Each breath, a clue. In an age of instant content, her work reminds us that great acting isn't always loud, it's deliberate, intelligent, and quietly powerful. Zuo Yi and Shen Haonan, the chemistry machine duo, redefining short drama acting in 2025. As China's short drama industry booms in 2025, one acting duo has captivated both audiences and critics alike, Zuo Yi and Shen Haonan. With 5 hit collaborations under their belt, they've earned the nickname Chemistry Machine for good reason. Whether exchanging gunfire as undercover agents or sharing a tender gaze as a mermaid and human, their on-screen connection pulses with emotional electricity. But it's Zuo Yi's innovation in acting technique that truly sets her apart. In the dual-faced eras, she pioneered what insiders now call the muscle memory method, a performance style rooted in precise facial control. In a jaw-dropping moment, she switches between 2 distinct personalities in just 0.3 seconds. No words, just the flick of a facial muscle. That moment alone helped drive the drama's day 1 view count past 100 million, and her mastery of physical storytelling doesn't stop there. In The Crow Reborn as a Koi, Zuo Yi maps an entire character arc using only her fists. At first, Her clenched hands are so tense her knuckles turn white. By the finale, their relaxed and unspoken yet powerful signal of growth, resilience, and healing, her performance reached new heights in Queen of Sales, a genre-bending tale where she fuses modern sales strategies with ancient political scheming. The result? A mesmerizing cross-era performance that turned product placement into high arts and led to record-breaking merchandise sales. Zhou Yi isn't just acting, she's rewriting the language of performance in 90 seconds or less. With every blink, breath, and clenched fist, she's turning short-form storytelling into something unforgettable, from pretty faces to powerful performances. How Zhou Yi is leading the short drama evolution. As the short drama industry undergoes a creative revolution, acclaimed works like Silence are setting new benchmarks on platforms like Douyin. At the heart of this transformation is actress Zhou Yi, whose breakthrough role in The Foolish Royal Doctor has become a textbook example of how vertical dramas are shifting from visual appeal to performance-driven storytelling. In this dual-layered role, Zhou Yi toggles seamlessly between two extremes, the calm wisdom of a brilliant healer and the childlike innocence of a so-called foolish consort. Her performance is not just entertaining, it's surgical. Each emotional pivot is executed with precision, making the character's contradictions feel not only believable, but compelling. What's even more impressive is what happens behind the scenes. According to Zhou Yi's on-set notebooks, no line is spoken without intent. Every piece of dialogue is annotated with detailed breath patterns and exact pupil focal points. This obsessive preparation is part of what makes her performances feel so instinctive, because every gesture has been engineered to strike the viewer at just the right moment. Zhou Yi's evolution mirrors that of the short drama format itself, fast-paced, emotionally rich, and technically sophisticated. As the industry matures, it's no longer enough to just look good on camera. Actors must live through their roles. And Zhou Yi, with her meticulous approach and fearless range, is doing exactly that. In an era flooded with fleeting content, Zhou Yi reminds us that even 90 seconds can carry the weight of real artistry if you're brave enough to feel every beat. Zhou Yi, the 27-year-old powerhouse leading a quiet revolution in vertical screen acting in an industry obsessed with titles like Vertical Screen King, Zhou Yi has quietly stepped beyond the competition, transforming from rising actress to the very embodiment of a performance renaissance. While others chase followers, Zhou Yi is building a movement. At the heart of her artistry is the Zhou Yi Acting Lab, where young researchers dissect her performances frame by frame. From emotional rhythm to breath control, every blink and gesture is broken down into teachable elements. Even her behind-the-scenes vlogs aren't mere promotional fluff, they conceal gems like the Act-II crisis recovery technique, offering fans a peek into the true science of acting. In the international version of the dual-faced heiress, Zhou Yi introduced Southeast Asian audiences to the refined elegance of fan-over-lips etiquette, an ancient Chinese gesture reborn on a vertical screen. Her subtle expressions told stories that words couldn't. And just like that, her performance became a cultural bridge, one more powerful than any dubbed translation. In My Heart Recognized You Before I Did, she explores the bittersweet awkwardness of young love with such raw honesty. It's clear she's no longer performing a role, she is the role. Her method? Preserve the greenness of emotion without polishing it into perfection. Zhou Yi's ascent isn't just about talent. It's about vision. She's rewriting the rules, shifting short drama from disposable entertainment to enduring art. At just 27, she speaks for a generation of actors no longer content to fit into roles, they want to redefine them. As her gaze dances across our phone screens, we're not just watching a performance. We're witnessing the dawn of a new screen language, one where art, culture, and code-switching emotions collide. And at its center stands Zhou Yi, the mirror through which a whole era sees itself.